Hey guys, welcome to this video. Today we are going to study about friend functions. Okay guys, let's get started. What is friend function? A type of function that is allowed to access the private and protected members of a class from outside the class is called friend function. So, as we know that we cannot access the protected and private data member of a class outside the class. By using friend function, we can do so. Means we can access the private and protected data member of a class outside the class. Okay guys, let's take an example. Let's create a class A. Then our private data members, let's say int A, and then our public, let's initialize our data member in the constructor small b. So in the constructor of this class I will initialize my data member, as we know that constructor are used to initialize our data member. Okay guys, now we have initialized our data member in this class. Okay, now let's write our friend function here. So how to declare a friend function? Simply write friend keyword, and then the name, return type of function, let's say void, and then the name of our function, let's say display function. And here I will pass two objects A and B. So error. Why? Because we have identified B's, and so we have not defined our class B till yet. So in order to remove this error, we will simply prototype our class here, not public, write class keyword, then the name of our class, that is B. So no error goes away. So what I did is I simply declared a class A, and I have declared a private data member int A, and in the constructor of this class I have initialized this data member to value 10, and then I have declared this friend function here. Okay, let's create our class B now. Class B, define our class B, private data members int, let's say B, and then our public constructor of this class. What is constructor? The name of the class, and in parentheses in our constructor we initialize our data member. So in the body of constructor we will initialize our data member B to 20. Here again we will declare our friend function here in our class B. Now let's write the definition of this friend function outside the class. Void return type of function, the name of function is display, and we have to pass two objects, A, let's say X, and B, let's say Y. We have passed two objects here. Okay, let's display the values of private data member of class A and B. So cout the value of class A object is So this x dot a. Notice x is our private data member and we are able to access this private data member using our friend function. So by using friend function we can notice this is our friend function display, and using this friend function I am able to access my private data member outside the class. See here, we are accessing this private data member A of class A outside of the class in the definition of display function, that is our friend function. Similarly, we can access the private data member of our class B. The value of class B object is y, this y object dot then our data member B, that is private data member of our class B. So in this way, using friend function we can access the private data member of our class A and B. Okay guys, let's create object of our class in our main function A. Let's say obj1 and B obj object 2. So we have created object 1 for class A and object 2 for class B. Now we will call our display function. So how to call our display function? Simply write the name of our display function, display, then we will pass these two object 1 comma object 2. Okay, let's execute this program. So the value of class A object is 10 and the value of class B object is 20. So notice 20 and 10. Okay guys, let's now execute this program manually. So as we know that our program execution always start from main function. So first of all, I have created object obj1 for class A. When we know that whenever we create the object of a class, the constructor is automatically called. So when I created object obj1, the constructor is automatically called. So in the constructor I have initialized my data member A with value 10. So now A contains 10. Similarly, when I have created the object of our class B obj2, then this constructor will be automatically called and B will be initialized to 20. So B will contain 20. Then I have called my display function. So the control will directly jump to on the definition of this display function, and here I am passed object 1 of class A and object 2 of class B, and here I have displayed the private data member of using object of class A x dot A. So by using friend function we can access the private data member of our class. This A is a private data member of our class A. So we have accessed this private data member by using our friend function. So by using friend function we can access the private data member of our class. Private and protected data members both can be accessed by using friend function. Similarly, I have displayed the value of class B object using this friend function, and after printing this value, the control will again jump here, and here our program terminates. So notice the value of A object is 10. So 10 is printed here. The value of class B object is 20 is printed here. So in this way we can access the private and protected data member of a class using friend functions. Okay guys, this is it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any query you can ask in comment section of this video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe Programming Languages. Goodbye.